happy with that one, Derek?
Yeah, very pleased. Obviously, quality of the first 2 goals is outstanding, but I thought it was such a dominant first half performance. I thought we deservedly went in 2 goals up. I thought we passed up some good opportunities to maybe put the game to bed before half time. We spoke at half time about trying to go and get the next goal. You know, Falkirk are a team where, having watched them against Hibs the other night, you know, they get a goal back, they never give up, they've got a brilliant spirit about them. And we didn't want to give them any encouragement, and we spoke that about trying to get the next goal as quickly as possible. And I thought we came out to start the second half really strong as well. Great header for Falkirk. And then we took the luxury of making changes and trying to just with a couple of people in mind to try and get some minutes on the pitch and look after 1 or 2. McInnes, who's been struggling with a foot injury, so you know, and sometimes that disruption at times can affect the team. But I thought we were good. We still had good chances second half, albeit I thought Falkirk kept going. And they, when you don't put that pressure on Falkirk, and at times we never quite got the press the last 15 minutes or so, they can work their way up the pitch. So, you know, I think I thought we were worthy winners. I thought it was a really strong performance. I got a lot for the game that I was hoping for in terms of how we built the game, and switched to play and passed forward. We ran forward, bodies in the box, crosses, more like a Hearts performance that I was kind of hoping for when we first came in, and it's a good indication for us that we can do that and hopefully improve as we go along. I thought we dealt with Falkirk obviously expecting us to come after them. Falkirk playing a lot of longer balls up to strikers, and I thought we dealt with that really strongly, man for man. And I thought we were busy enough and good enough to pick up the second ball, so we dealt with that immediate threat. And obviously a couple of times in the second half when Calvin Miller used his pace to get in on that side. And when you put a high press on and when you get after teams, at times there is a wee bit of risk and a reward. So a really top class performance from my point of view. I thought with some good individual performances within that, and it's good to get a win and a clean sheet.
Some strike to open the scoring.
It's an unbelievable strike. He scored one against Ross County in a closed door game, which I've been telling people about, and he was actually closer to the goal in that one. This one's a bit further out and he's a bit more central as well, which makes it a bit more difficult, I think, to create that angle. An unbelievable, and it had to be to beat Scott Bain today. I thought Scott Bain was really good for Falkirk. I thought he made some brilliant saves, and it had to be exactly where it went, in the top corner. What a brilliant moment for Kizzy. We see that from him, and the good thing is, from our point of view, he actually expects to score when he comes into that area. You know, he's got so much confidence and self-belief, which is really refreshing to see that from a player. And I thought he was good today. I thought he carried the fight for us. I thought he got them on their back foot, but his goal was magnificent.
You spoke about keeping feet on the ground the other day when we spoke to you, but I mean, is this the kind of Hearts you thought you were coming into, sending the punters home happy, good atmosphere, good vibe about the place, top of the league?
Yeah, obviously, just try to keep dealing with what's in front of us each game. It's obviously been a wee bit stop-start the season. It's difficult to get into a rhythm, and for all the teams, and we just try to make sure we try to keep improving. We're good today for long spells, and the type of performance I was hoping for. I didn't answer your question about feet in the ground. I got asked if our feet were on the ground. We're absolutely. It's like we're 6 games into a season. It's miles to go, but we're giving every day a bit of encouragement. Players are giving me encouragement for what we see every day, and we just look forward to the next one. The next one's always one that everybody looks forward to anyway, Hibs. So, but the fact we got into it in a good place, players are in a good place with their performance, there's good confidence. Hopefully all that helps when the game starts next week.
I know you're saying it's early days yet, but is it kind of changing and being top of the league? Do you kind of become a target now for the others in that sense?
I don't think so. As I said before, you'll get maybe a lot of people hoping that somebody can go in and do something, but the majority of people out there, they want us to get beat, and I'm alright with that. They don't want Hearts they want Hearts put in their place. Everybody who's used to doing certain things and winning games, and nobody really, I don't think, genuinely believes we can mount a challenge. And for us, it's all about just dealing with the games. Nobody for us in the playing side of it, from the staff, are saying we're going to do this and do that, and neither we should. We've not earned the right to do that. We've earned the right to feel good about ourselves through working hard, and as I say, I think we're giving everybody a bit of encouragement, and long may that continue. Football's tough. It's not easy getting into this place. For players to be playing as well, to be as confident, to get the place as vibrant as that, it takes a lot of hard work to get to where we're at. But we want to try and maintain it, and it's going to take more hard work to keep it going.
Well, you're not getting too fixated on the league table, but does it give everybody a wee boost when you see Celtic have slipped up?
I think it gives me a boost when I see the fact we've won another game and we've got a clean sheet and we've gone through the game unscathed, and listen, it's just nice to win a game. I want us to try and stay up at the top end of the table, up those top positions for as long as we can. Of course we do, but who wouldn't? You know what I mean? So it's, but I've said this before. If once we're round the first 2 rounds of fixtures, I think that's when managers, supporters, players can normally get a sense of where they're at. We just need to hope that once those 2 rounds of fixtures are complete, we're in somewhere where we'd want to be.
Is consecutive clean sheets, please? I know that's something you said recently that was a focus.
Yeah. I think it's good for confidence. There's nothing worse for confidence than losing cheap goals. Cheap goals just demoralises every day. There's loads of scrutinising that why you lose goals, and you know, I'm conscious that when we play with 2 strikers and 2 wingers effectively, and we press high and we get after teams, and then there is a trade-off for that sometimes. Sometimes you give up space, sometimes you give up opportunities for the opposition. So you can't get it all your own way. We can sit in a low block the whole game and hope and be a bit more, maybe a bit more kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It looks a bit more likely that you're going to get a clean sheet by playing that way, but I can't watch Hearts play like that. I want us to be strikers, wingers, play forward, press high, press hard, be aggressive, and with that sometimes comes losing goals. So the clean sheets are important, but it's more important we're scoring goals and winning.
Did you get the scan results back for Hadji the other day?
We did, and we've sent them to a London specialist who's been dealing with it. I've not had any update on that, but I think our initial feeling was that the injury was as it should be and it's going along nicely. So I don't think that there's no scares with that. But I don't know until our physio team has relayed what the specialist said. But I think it's as where it was. There's a hope that he could make the squad for Hibs. But there's nothing certainty with that. All right, cheers.